Hello, I am Sherifah J. I am here with GameFace101.com and I'm doing an interview with him, giving you a little something about me. Be prepared to see Riverside take a leap. We're not going to LA, y'all gonna come out here for us. That's it and that's all. We're at Back of the Closet Boutique out here in Riverside. Vintage wares, local artists, get it in. Okay, so I'm Sherifah Jefferson. I am from Riverside. I am a hairstylist. I am the founder of Back of the Closet Boutique where we're doing this interview. I also have a small purse company called Purdy Wear. And that's what I want to do. That's what I do. The type of style, I don't have a specific style, but I have favorites. Like, I really, honestly, I mean, I love doing hair because I love making women feel beautiful, and even, you know, people, it's a passion. So, style-wise, if I were to say I love style, it would actually be the more creative style, which is avant-garde or runway hair. That's really my favorite because I get to be super creative. You know, I love pressing and curling. Actually, I don't love it, but I like it, but it's cool. But I don't know, just really pretty much just, I like this creative style more, even if it's just styling. There's not a particular hairstylist that I admire like that. I mean, I love all work because, you know, we're all in the same field, but there's people who I would like to work for. And I like Alexander McQueen. I would love to do runway hair for his line. You know, even though he's passed on, you know, they have these crazy styles. I would like to do that. And I would love to work for Tyra Banks, actually, because, you know, she's up there. So, that. I have done some shows and some outside work. I have done a couple of things locally that branch out, like Miss USA. I've done a fashion show for the mayor of Los Angeles right now with some of their local designers. I've done, I'm actually doing my first television show tomorrow.
Nice.
Which is the Bad Girls Club. So, not all of them, but I'm doing a couple of young ladies on there, and so I'm picking up, and I thank God. My overall goals, of course, is to own a state-of-the-art salon. I want it to be really nice and comfortable for all races, all people. I just want women to feel beautiful about themselves. I also would like to have my work on billboards and in, you know, the Harper's Bazaar magazine, the spread in there. You know, just you know, have my work out there, get it out there. To be honest with you, this is a discussion that I've been having with a couple of people all week. The word around town is, you know what, if you were in LA or if you were somewhere else, you'd be so dope. You'd probably be off the chains. But I'm starting to think that, why can't I live out here and still be off the chains and people come from out there out here? So, I mean, I know most of the work and everything is out that way, but I still think that I'm going to reside in Riverside or the Inland Empire. Unless, like, something happens, you know, and I have to. But the goal is to be an Inland Empire stylist that's doing it big, and sometimes people have to come out here, to be honest with you. I haven't traveled because I really haven't had anything that needed me to go travel abroad. Well, actually there has, but because I don't like airplanes, I declined. But I know I'm gonna have to get out of that because if I want to do it big, I gotta do big things. So I'm actually working on flying.
Do you you have a particular technique that you use?
I don't have a particular technique, but I have a particular tool that I use for mostly everything. I've mastered the plug-in flat iron. I have mastered it to the point where some of my clients don't know, but I can actually not press their hair and get their hair just straight. And I like that technique because using too much heat on the hair breaks the hair off and dries it out. And my #1 goal above all things is hair health. So by using that, I can curl it, I can give you soft curls, hard curls, flat iron your bone straight, give you some curves. I can do anything with the flat iron. So maybe my technique is just using the flat iron a lot. I do press hair, but I use the electric flat iron for everything. But that don't mean I can't use Marcel's. Don't get it twisted. Okay, I think fashion goes hand in hand. I mean, it's all the same with the hair, the makeup, clothing, styling. I naturally love to thrift shop and vintage shop. It's just something that I've just loved. And I shop everywhere, but I like to be a little bit different. So when you shop from vintage stores or unique stores, one-of-a-kind stores, you tend to get things that people don't have, and you get to be able to get creative and make up stuff. So my fashion sense is more like just being creative. You know, putting stuff together. You know, one-of-a-kind earrings. You know, rings. You know, little pretty purses. You know how to throw it in. So yeah. The boutique has kind of been open, like really open since maybe December. I decided to open up the boutique because when I started making, you know, the party wear purses, I was like, oh, you know, where can I put them so that I don't have to keep going out and finding, you know, this person or that boutique. And I'm like, I should just have it here. So because there's a space for me, I just went ahead and opened it back here. And then because I like to shop, I actually just brought some of the stuff that I don't use anymore, which is cool little purses and vintage one-of-a-kind finds. And then there's local artists that I know that would appreciate their stuff here, so it just came together. I actually like everything from rock to chant to West Coast music to down south music and country. I love everything. I don't really listen to words. It's funny, I listen to the beats. And if the beat sounds good, I'm with it. I don't care what kind of genre it's from. I've always been like that. I hear beats and that's it. I couldn't tell you the words, you know? A lot of people know my favorite West Coast producer is Battle Cat. He's got a crazy mind. His beats are sick. I love him. And then I also, from him to Little Brother to Taylor Swift. I just like all kind of music. I do. So if it sounds good, I like it. If it sounds good to my ears, I like it. I'm located at Ebony Crest out here in Riverside. The address is 3772 Arlington Avenue. Oh, the address here is 3772 Arlington Avenue, Riverside 92506. The boutique is actually in the same building as the salon, so if you want to come to the salon, you can also visit the boutique. The boutique is always open, but it's got certain hours because I do hair. So if anybody needs to come back here, just call the number. That's it. And come get your purses because they're about to run out. Okay, I want to shout out Game Face for giving me the opportunity. He's a young entrepreneur doing his thing. I have to give a shout out to Ebony Crest Salon, Crystal, she's the owner. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my brother John at Cold Cuts. Shout out to my other brother Jeff, just because he's my other brother, and my sister Johanna. Shout out to just everybody that supported me, my friends, family. I love everybody. Sometimes, you know, I just be discouraged sometimes, and, you know, people keep pushing me just because they see something in me, and that really helps. Y'all may not know it, but it really helps. And thank God. And rings. Legos on deck.